Hi everybody, it's me, Dark Ephemera, Dark Arts and Crafts, and welcome back to me putting something together. And I've been putting together this Sakura Densya, which is Cherry Blossom Tram by Rolife. It's a book, what are they calling it? It's a creative bookend. And technically, as you can see here, it sort of sits in the middle between books, but I guess it's solid enough that the books won't fall over. So we're working at this slowly because I keep painting things, and I think we got some more painting to happen. So let me put this down and go into my box of things I've made already. Gosh, this box is so weird. You push it down to do the thing. So last time we made this train signal. This was a couple of times previous, and I painted the edges so that it matched. These guys I didn't do anything to. These guys, you can kind of see that there's a little bit of shine to it. I used a metallic pink, and especially on the edges. These are going to need that metallic pink. Can you see that? As opposed to this one. This was from the first day, and I painted the roof so that it was interesting. It's a Dango sign, Dango shop sign. Dango? Dango. Dirty Dango. There's a wrestler named Dirty Dango. I think that's funny. Well, I think it's funny. Though he has several names, though technically he's officially retired, so I don't know what his name is. First name Dirty, last name Dango. He also supposedly danced or something. I never quite got it. I feel like a lot of wrestlers, they come up with these ideas and they make sense in their heads, but then maybe they don't execute it well enough for the rest of the world to understand. It's just me. It's me. Got some new brushes because I needed a smaller brush, and then I remembered I had these watercolor brushes, which are pretty cool because then you could squirt water directly in there. Actually, I just need water, and you could also use just water. Cool. Squeeze the water in there. There we go. This is a nice brush. This is a nice brush. I like being able to hold something solidly like a pencil. So mostly what I'm doing is brushing the edges so that there's pink. And so the wood is brown, but I'm brushing the edges. So this week and the next week and a half is the 3-year anniversary when myself and my friend went to Japan. And we saw cherry blossoms, and we took a lot of pictures of cherry blossoms, and we went cherry blossom crazy. And we discovered all the cool stuff like gachapons and all sorts of cool things. I hope my head is not in the way of the camera. I'm just keeping an eye on it. I'm very close, but I don't think so. Hmm. There were a lot of trees in bloom, not just cherries, but plum and some other things. Made me wonder what it was like. There were so many trees. What it was like during the summer when they were fruiting. Must be cherries everywhere. Unless it's a variety of cherries that don't make fruit. That wouldn't make any sense. Then there wouldn't be blossoms. I'm insane. That doesn't make any sense. At any rate. All right. The wood also is not quite gone. The only closest thing I had was this bronze and burnt sienna. Thought they might make a good combo. Bronze is metallic though, but the burnt sienna might work. That's the tiniest drop. I don't want to waste time. All right. All right. Oh, looks like a little chat happening. Yep, this is the, I don't know if you've seen the new camera. Resolution is very nice. I have this at a certain distance. Just good enough for me to be able to go real close and show you some stuff that I'm doing. You know, all good. I'm gonna get another drip of water here. So thank you for joining me, whoever's joining me. And I spend a little time in the beginning painting because I'm such a, I don't know, I'm making this like 5 times longer than it needs to. So do not use my time as how this is probably going to turn out. And I'm just wanting to make it a little cooler looking. Get some color and some metallic in these branches. But also because you punch them out of these wooden pieces, they're like that. At any rate, so yeah, I got this and I'm glad to be doing it what is now cherry blossom season. And we had a really lovely time. All our pictures are popping up on my Facebook every day. From 3 years ago. So it's pretty cool. All right, I'm not sure if I was going to do anything with this. I wanted to put some really bright red in here, but I don't appear to have gotten it out of my container. So we're just going to skip that. And maybe I'll do that later. So you know what I could do is find some gems, because I'm sure I have gems to fit in there. Because they're supposed to be bright lights, see? Anyway, I think that's enough painting. We're going to get cracking into gluing some stuff together. That's right. Let's glue stuff together. As long as my cat doesn't, and I'm just going to put this, guys, in here to dry. Kira sometimes wants to come and see what I'm doing, who I'm talking to. All right, so here we go. Sakura Densya, Cherry Blossom Tram. Okay. Well, okay. Wow. I'm so out of it. I finished this. I was trying to finish the page. Yes, so I got the little extra cherry blossoms on the branches. Okay, so we finished step 7. Now we have step 8, which looks like we're going to be building the tram. Okay, so I need, oh look, first, okay, you know, I thought it was like that because there was this, okay, this is still a little wet, but there's this little thing here. And this guy appears to go in there. So I'm going to wait a second because that is still wet. Okay, so this, and we're going to need the glue. First, I thought this was kind of crappy glue, but it is actually really, really good Japanese rice glue. It is sticky. At the end of the day, I have to like scrape off pieces of my skin to get it off my fingers. Let's see. J4. Okay, so I put all the pieces in these plastic bags. Let's see where J4 is. Is it, oh, it's a tram. No, that's A and B. This is C and F. I don't think I'm going to need those at all. This is D and E. Okay, looking for J. Oh, this is the book part. This is the front and back of the books. That's not it. Okay, maybe it's a little piece. Let's see. Open these shorties out. Don't know all what's in here. It's the letter I, A, and B. Okay, right. So I don't know where J is. A and B and I. Oops, falling apart. This is why I have everything in a plastic bag. Well, I mean, it looks like the train. I don't know. Okay, put these little guys back in here. Maybe J is on another sheet. Too quickly, I think. Okay, you know what? So, this is the letter E. They're all E's. And this one, these are all D's. Just curious. Curious. This is the house. Oh, I hear. Well, that looks like that, but what is it? Okay, so this is in fact F1. F1 is this. And, but then I'm also looking for J4, which it looks like just a square. Remove the film of J4 before assembling. Okay, it's probably one of those plastic sheets then from the small bag. Let me get this out. Okay, this is F1. And just to here, or maybe I pulled an extra piece off. Right. No, it doesn't have an extra piece. It is, man, and I broke it, didn't I? All right, going into the little cubby to be repaired later. Okay, so this is F1. It's the train. And J appears to be a rectangular piece. Well, is it one of these? Oh, wait. So hard to see. Yes. What am I looking for? J4 here. So that's what it says. Remove the film off of J4 before assembling. Apply a dab of glue on the back of F1. All right, so what am I doing? So there's this, and this guy is going back here. So just windows, it's covering these first 3 windows. Okay. And use J4 as the left figure shown. Don't do it like that, do it like that. Cool. Okay, so basically it's going to be right up to the edge there, and we can dab some glue, boop, 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 along here. But it also says there's a film. Oh. Yeah, I'm thinking there's a film. I just need to find the beginning of it. All right. We never did take a tram ride. If these tram rides are somewhere. Is film just on one side, I wonder? I'm scraping. I think it might just be on one side. Okay. So glue. A little dab of glue. Apply a dab of glue on the back of F1. There you go. And it spreads pretty quickly, but I don't think I overdid it. Excellent. All right. Well, that was it. That was all to that one step. Okay. You know what this says? H. So the cut parts are for bending. That's interesting. Okay. Oopsie, I accidentally put the part that has something written on it. Oh well. I hope it's okay. Next. These are all from the A sheet. Whoops. Oopsie doodle. Oops, what happened? Oh. Probably going to need another window. These are probably all windows and such for the tray. Let's see. The letter A. I think. Oh, that's F and C. Oh, the letter A is one of the small ones. That's right. A and B are these small ones. Here's A. So we need A1 and A6. A6. Grief. Which way? Doesn't appear to be a top or a bottom, but it certainly is. See, this has an angle, and why does not show that there's an angle? That's curious. This seems to show that it has a flat. A1, right? Yeah. Well, I'm going to do this. So this guy is going up through 1, 2, 3. This is not right. A lot of the times these guys do not need. Okay, really totally out of my element here. No, it's this going through 2 holes. There we go. Yeah. 90% of the time you do not need glue. The way these things fit is very precise. Okay. I don't know what this is saying. Oh, wait. Oh, this is the symbol for blank side. So, I mean, I guess it's the blank side or this side. I have no idea. This says A1 on it. I think that's going to get covered up after a while. I need 13 and 12. Is this the same way? Yes. 13. Here. You're 13, that's on the outside, and 12 is on the inside. So it looks like this, and it's going through you. Oh, I see. No, is that right? That's not going to go through there. Oh, I see. If it goes through there. Oh my God, it's like a puzzle. I was wondering why some people refer to these as puzzles. Now I see why. It's a puzzle. This should go right in there. Okay. Come on, buddy. You know you want to get in that. There you go. There. It's tight. That is not moving. And this is number 13, and this does the same thing on this side. Here, I'll try to, so you can see that there is a notch that this notch is going into. Did I just break that? I think I did. I'm so ham-fisted. There we go. All right. Very good. I'm going to wish my friend a happy anniversary. Engagement. It's so important. I must engage with my fans. Okay, next I need 14 and 15. That's you right here. And 15 right here. Oh, 15, 14 on this side going this way. Through what hole? Guess it's the first one. Is it the first one or the second one? No, I don't think it's the second one. That's just too far away. There we go. And then this guy, this way. Here and here, and again, this is to the side. I thought that notch was, excuse me, I thought that notch was really wide. Okay. Okay, cool. And then A8s times 4. Here's an A8. Yeah. Okay. Ugh, there's so much flash on this. Where's my... That's a real lumpy piece right there. Ugh. These look like they'll come off when I push it into where they're supposed to go. If I could just figure out, I think it's on the inside here. If I could just figure out where it's supposed to go. Oh, no, wait. And I need to check that they don't want you to glue it. They don't. Yes, I think I see where the wheels go. They go here. Here. We had an overambitious itinerary, my fault, overambitious itinerary. But we scrapped the whole thing for the entire time spent in Tokyo, and it was great. It was great. So some of the things on the itinerary I was a little nervous about, like going on a fancy ferry. Not sure if I like water very much, but a fancy ferry, you know, it's pretty. They're pretty big. Oh shoot, ferries are pretty big, and there's probably less of a feeling of being on the water than in a small boat or something. Okay, so this looks like the train carriage to me. So I was working on it this way, and now they want me to turn it around and do what? I need A21, this little guy. Oof. Okay, the first thing is I'm putting A21. This, that's all flash. That can all go. Gonna end up shaving my nails off. Serves you right. No, it's this way. And I'm looking at these 3 holes. And this one goes in the middle. And still no glue? Still no glue. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I started saying that a lot of these Rolife would refer to them as puzzles, and I was like, why are they puzzles? But I guess in a way, like you're piecing together these little things in a certain order. So yeah, puzzles. Okay, next I put A17 and A20 together. Here's A20. That needs to be cleaned up. And 7? No, 17. Here. It's 2 pieces. These are super messed up. Look at that. It's nothing but flash on this. Nothing but bits on this. And as long as, I know, as long as it doesn't stop you from getting it in where it's supposed to go. They're very thin pieces. Probably not. So, I don't know if I'm catching up with everybody on the Godzilla Monarch Legacy of Monsters TV show. There have been some tremendous drama. A little too tremendous. And next week, though, they promised Kong. They showed a clip. It was funny. It featured Kentaro and who could have been named Bill. I think it's his middle name. Man, this family, these guys, they all hate each other. It's crazy. Do I have to glue this? I don't think so. So this is going like this between these 2. All right, come on, squeeze in there. Oh boy. Yeah. The thing about Kong at this point, which is between movie 1 and movie 2, is that Kong never leaves that island, so he's not going anywhere. Ugh, where are those little tweezers I just got? Yeah, just got these little pinchy things. I'm just gonna very gently, very, very gently give it a squeeze in this direction. There we go, look at that. I felt that snap too. And give it a little squeeze in this direction. Come on. Come on. Ow, it's not seated right. Ah! That's okay. Oh, there you go. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggled it in. And then got this in here. Yep. So they're pretty tight, but you don't want to mess with it too much or it'll wiggle, wiggle, wiggle out. All right, what are we looking at? We got this thing with a piece of glass in it, window, and we got this train carriage part here with wheels. So this video is going to be available to watch on my YouTube channel, and in half-hour increments, so it's not so difficult. But I tend to do this part in, I don't know, however many hours I can get in. So at this point, we're 33 minutes in. So I'm just going to call this, is that really on time? Yeah, I guess it is. Really, half hour went by really quickly. It's okay. I'm going to call this an ending. This is where we got so far. We have the train. We did a little painting. We're starting the train and the train carriage. So that's super cool. And, well, this is Dark Ephemera, Dark Arts and Crafts, saying thank you very much for watching this video. For Twitch viewers, I'm going to be continuing on. But for the YouTube viewers, this is bye-bye for now. It's me, Dark Ephemera, saying bye.